And go ahead and do the intro.
Good Monday afternoon, YouTuberinos. Good afternoon to Daniel's wonderful viewers. Thomas here and Daniel here. Welcome back to another edition of the Shooting the Breeze stream. Welcome back to another Shooting the Breeze stream. From your host, Daniel. In this stream, we're going to shoot the breeze.
Good, marvelous Monday afternoon, YouTuberinos. It is great to be back with all of you.
Did we do a stream? Did we do a stream 2 weeks ago?
Yes.
Did I tell them about the tractor? I'm
Yes.
pretty sure.
Yep.
Okay. So update, guys. So my dad got a new John Deere tractor. And for those of you who are subscribed to me, my dad cut our neighbor Dave's lawn this afternoon, and the video is a nice whopping 2 hours and 10 minutes. So I'll be uploading that video after this stream. So for those of you who are subscribed to me, y'all have that to look forward to.
And for those of my viewers, the Apple WWDC recap is officially scheduled. I will be going out of town at the beginning of July, and that is going to be one of the videos that you guys get. I also just scheduled a little preview of the recap that's going to go live the day before the recap actually goes live. Is to kind of whet your appetite a little bit. So, yes, so you're going to get a preview on the 2nd, and then the recap is going live on the 3rd. So, I don't quite know yet what I'm going to do for the 4th of July yet. I don't know if I'm going to put a special together or if I'm just going to have something fun go live. I don't know. Something will go live no matter what. I just don't know what. So, yes, that is going to be one of the mini videos you are going to be looking forward to on the 3rd of July, is when the official recap goes live. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I put a lot of work into, I hope that you guys enjoy it. I put a lot of work into editing it for all of you. So yeah. It's a big video too. It's over an hour. So, and the preview is only half of that at 24 minutes. So, yeah. Okay. So after the stream, actually I might do some during, I don't know. But after the stream, I'm going to get back to scheduling content for all of you because I want to make sure that you guys have plenty of content.
Do you want me to tell them a little bit about the new tractor?
Sure. Actually, why don't you do that while I the mentor.
Oh, perfect.
I'll be back, y'all.
So it's a John Deere S110 riding. Safari settings.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Word. Oh. Did it boot you or did you leave the studio? Did it boot you, Thomas, or did you leave?
Hmm?
Did it boot you or did you leave?
No, I didn't leave. Sorry, cellular data wasn't turned on,
Ah.
but I'm back. Anyways, let me close messages here. There we go. Okay, so back to what I was. There we go. Sorry about that. So as I was saying, you can hear me loud and clear, right?
Yes. Yep.
Awesome. So I was saying, I was going to tell your viewers about the new tractor, but then
Go.
my phone. Okay.
Yep. Go ahead.
So guys, it's a John Deere S110 riding lawnmower. It's a great tractor. Uh, it's 19 horsepower engine, 42-inch deck, and it cut really well today.
For those of you that are wondering what happened to his um, steel, or
Huh.
what kind of tractor was the other one,
The
Thomas?
other one was the other one was a Simplicity GHT16, and I talked yesterday. I talked to uh, my cousin Ryan's father-in-law, and he said that that it probably blew a rod.
Oh my.
So yeah, so my our next door neighbor is gonna take it for scrap. But the new tractor is it's great. It didn't burn any oil when it cut the lawn today, and it's a great tractor. Now, one thing that we have to do after 8 hours of using it, we will have to change the the oil. But it's a lot better than the other John Deere tractor we had. So yeah, it's a great tractor.
Now, for those of you that are wondering what happened to his Simplicity tractor, you can watch the last stream where we talked about it, and if you subscribe to him as well as me, you can watch the 2-hour memorial video that I made for him.
Yes, it's a nice long video. And at the end of the video, you guys will hear what happened at the end of the video.
That's exactly why I put that clip in, so that they can hear what happened.
Yep. What happened was, hold on. what happened was the since the since the grass was so high, it since the grass was so high, it burned oil. The last time the grass was really, really, really high, and since the grass was really high, um, it burned a lot of oil. And after it threw the rod, we checked the oil, and it was really low. So we're not really sure why. It's still a mystery. It will forever be a mystery. We're not really sure why, you know,
Lord,
why.
I'd like that.
Yeah, we're not really sure why it
I
happened.
get it.
But what I can tell you is that the day before we cut our lawn, as soon as he turned the blade on, I smelt a burning smell, but I didn't think anything of it. Then the next day, when he cut our lawn,
Yeah.
as soon as he turned the blade on, there was a burning smell. But again, I didn't think anything of it. And then what was it? 8 minutes. Yes, 8 minutes into him cutting the lawn, that's when uh, that happened.
And you'll hear it makes a really loud knocking sound.
And it sounded like he hit a rock, but he didn't hit a
Right?
rock. So yeah, I mean, it's a shame. I mean, obviously it's not worth fixing. Obviously, for those of you who are wondering, well, is it worth fixing? No, it's not worth fixing. Um, like I said, our next door neighbor is gonna take it for scrap, but it really was a great tractor. It really was.
Excuse me.
It really was.
Yeah, so that's a real bummer.
Yep. So,
Because I loved the sound of that engine.
oh yeah. So my cousin Ryan's father-in-law yesterday, he said it sounds like my dad threw a rod. So yeah, it's today's two guys. Today is actually the 2 week anniversary for the tractor's death. Actually, but it really is. In fact, with the new John Deere tractor, it's hard to tell. It's actually hard to tell that the blade is on. You have to really pay attention because I mean maybe that'll change when the engine breaks in, but um if you guys listen to today's lawn cutting video, if you guys really pay attention, you guys might notice that it is really hard to tell that the blade is on. But as for the other tractor, yeah, the simplicity, it really was a great tractor.
But yeah, for those of you that are subscribed to Thomas, go check out the um, 2 hour long memorial video.
And you could always link it in the description of the stream, right?
Yeah, I'll go back in and do that.
Yes, it's a nice, like I said, guys, it's a nice long video. Yeah. Yeah. So yes, our next door neighbor. Yeah. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put the tractor under the deck for now, and then the Simplicity tractor, we're gonna put that under the deck for now, and then our next door neighbor Mario's gonna take it for scrap.
The video, though, if you guys are looking at his channel, is called "In Memory of the Tractor."
Yep. And
It's
it
two
definitely it
hours,
def
5 minutes, and 5 seconds.
it definitely deserved that memorial video.
And for those of you that like navigation in videos, it is nicely, very nicely chapter marked.
Yep. And again, I really appreciate you putting that video together. And as far as the flashbacks go, guys, he's gonna when Daniel gets back from his trip in July, he's going to schedule the rest of he's going to schedule flashbacks for the rest of this year. So that is very exciting. And once again, I really appreciate all the hard work you're putting into the flashbacks.
Of course.
So yeah, so in July when he gets back from his trip, he's gonna schedule flashbacks for the rest of this year. So yep, that's
Don't
very
worry though,
exciting.
you guys are not running out. You've got plenty of them.
Oh yeah, and then in November, he's gonna start scheduling for next year.
Yes, yeah.
So yeah, but as far as this year goes, you guys have a lot of great flashbacks coming up for the rest of this year. Yep.
You've got plenty of them still to go live. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you are nowhere near running out of them.
No.
You've got
No.
all of July, all of August, all of September, all of October still to go live.
Right.
So, you've got plenty of them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I realize I could do November right now, but I want to do November and December at the same time.
Right. Which is the
So,
reason. Which is the reason why he's going to do it when he gets back from his trip.
yeah, because by then I'll be able to do December too. So,
Right.
yeah, so I'm going to wait until then. And then when I get back, my priority is going to be getting you guys flashbacks for the rest of this year.
Yep. And my phone battery didn't really go down that much, so I started the lawn cutting video at 100, and I ended when I stopped the lawn cutting video. I checked the battery, and it was only at 87%. I guess
Oh,
voice memos. I guess voice memos doesn't use that much battery. I guess.
yeah, I figure it.
And I even put my screen to never, so the screen wouldn't lock, and it's still
I
with that
think
87%.
it keeps recording even if it does lock. So,
It does, but I like to keep it on never, so if I have to pause it, I can just pause it.
yeah.
So yeah. Yep.
But yeah, in that in memory of the tractor video, there's a bunch of cold starts, a bunch of warm starts. So, and there's even a couple winterization videos too. So,
What was that?
I was telling you, there's a bunch of cold starts, warm starts, and a couple of winterization videos within that
Yes.
compilation.
Correct. Yep.
Now, for those of my who don't know, explain what winterization means.
It's when my dad would winterize the tractor, which entails running it out of gas. Yep. Mm-hmm. So if you guys want to get your fill of the Simplicity tractor, there are plenty of videos of it on my channel.
But yeah, you guys have a whole 2 hour thing to listen to.
Yes, it really is a great video. And like I said, I will be uploading the lawn cutting video after this
That
stream, and it won't take too long to upload since I did a voice memo of it. All I have to do is put the voice memo in Recorder HQ, save the voice memo to the or the video to the camera roll, and upload it.
yeah.
Goodbye.
Now, I was gonna say
Yeah.
a 2 hour video that took barely any editing.
Right.
The only thing I did was to cut Samantha talking where I could.
Right. Right. Hmm. Yep. Yeah.
Now, this was the tricky part when I was making that. Did I put the cold and warm starts in the right order?
Yep.
I can't believe I even did that.
Hmm. Hmm. Yes, that tractor will never, ever be forgotten. It will always be remembered. Hmm.
And like I said, you got a whole compilation to look at.
Yep. Definitely check it out, guys. Definitely check it out.
I'm listening to it right now, actually, on my
Oh,
phone.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Nice. Hmm. Hmm.
Did you catch what I said about the recap earlier, Thomas?
Yeah, I caught it.
Cool.
I heard you. Yeah. Yep. Oh, and for those of you who have the 10S, like my dad does, the 10S will not be supported with iOS 26.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So, guys, I'm going to give you guys a little history about the Simplicity tractor because I don't think I did. I don't think I told you guys the tractor's background. I don't think. Did I?
Yes, you did on the last stream, I believe. But
Oh,
you, yeah.
all right. Well, so the Simplicity tractor was built in 1990. It had a 16 horsepower. Uh, well, okay. So before we bought it, the shop where we go uh built or put before my dad bought it, the shop where we go put a new engine in it, a Briggs and Stratton V twin a V twin Briggs and Stratton 16 horsepower engine, and my um and then my dad got it in October of 2015. He paid $600 for it. So yeah, I don't know what happened to the original engine, but but yeah, before we bought it, before my dad got it, they the shop where we go, they put a new engine in it, and then my dad, like I said, then my dad bought it for $600 in October of 2014 or 15. Sorry. So we got 10 years out of the tractor. Well, almost 10 years. October would have been 10 years, but almost 10 years. It's always important to check the oil, guys, on your tractor. It is. Even if you think, oh well, I just checked the oil a couple weeks ago. If you're cutting really, really high grass, check the
Your
oil.
oil.
It's very, very, very important. If you check the oil, you will avoid catastrophic events from happening.
Yeah.
So always check your oil, people. Huh. Always check your oil. So yeah, that's the history of the tractor.
So can I?
Now, now on the new tractor, the throttle also serves like on the other John Deere tractor. So the other John Deere tractor that we had, guys, the throttle also if you put the throttle all the way up, that that like if you were to push the throttle all the way up, that's on choke. And on this John Deere, it's spring loaded. What I mean by spring loaded is the choke automatically, when you push it, it automatically goes off of choke. So that's pretty cool. What were you gonna say?
Now, can I use some of those cold and warm starts for flashbacks too?
Yeah. Yep. But they're already in the 2-hour video, though.
I was saying as individuals.
No, because they're already in the video, and I really don't want repeats. So no.
Okay.
But anyways, the Simplicity tractor had a physical choke. You had to actually pull out the choke and then push it back in. But it will be missed. It will be missed. Let's have for the 2-week death anniversary for the tractor. Let's all have a moment of silence here for a second and remember the tractor.
Okay.
There we go. I'm sure it's in tractor heaven, cutting all the high grass in tractor heaven.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah, it really was a great tractor, guys.
Whacker.
So how long do you want to go for?
Um, why don't we actually cut it? Because I want to get back to working on some YouTube. So.
Oh, okay. Well, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all next Monday at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Y'all, tight, tight.
Y'all, take care.